At it again. We got another one here with Jesse Lee Peterson. And yes, I know the video quality is garbage, but I have my new camera like hooked up, but yeah, I was still having some issues with it. So I'll be working on that today so we get some better, quality videos. But anyway, I'm sure this is going to be a good one. Jesse Lee Peterson and BLM supporter. Yeah, let's dive in.
There was a woman by the name of Abdullah. I think it's Melina. What's her first? You ever heard of her?
Mm-hmm.
What's her first name?
Her name is Melina.
Melina.
Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Dr. Melina Abdullah.
Yeah, such an evil woman. Why would they let a woman like that teach at a university and corrupt other black students who are coming through there with that kind of wickedness?
Well,
you ever heard of her?
I know Melina very well. She's my sister. She's
her?
She's my former chair.
She's your sister?
Well, yes, my sister's sister. She's my sister because...
Oh, your black sister's
my
sister.
black sister.
Oh. Do you associate with a woman like that?
As often as I can.
But she's so evil. Aren't you concerned
Have you met
her?
her?
She's the co-founder.
Melina Abdullah, organizer of BLM, Anger and Unrest. I've never heard of this lady.
Black Lives Matter.
I guess my question is, why are you calling her evil?
Because that organization is evil, so evil produces evil and good produces good, right?
Well, why?
But what's your impression of that
Evil.
organization and that woman?
My impression of Melina, of Black Lives Matter as a whole, I think that they're doing good work. I think it's necessary. It's not for everybody. I'm not a member, so to speak, for Black Lives Matter, but I do what I can.
Are you a Christian?
I am.
And you agree with those people? Oh, Melissa,
I believe that Black Lives Matter.
do you agree with those people?
I believe Black Lives Matter.
How about with Black Lives, this is Black Lives Matter organization, you agree with them?
I don't know.
Circle back.
Know everything about the intricacies of their philosophies.
They're evil.
But I have not come across any evil. I've worked with some of the national leadership.
Pigs in the blanket, what do we want, dead cops? Is that evil?
So I think that part of that is that's not
evil.
necessarily like the leadership. That when you have a movement,
But they have to take responsibility.
they do have to
organize
take
the
responsibility
organization.
for it. But if they're asking for dead cops or pigs in a blanket, then that's a reaction from the community.
No, but formed by Black Lives Matter.
Formed by Black Lives Matter may come and they may help to galvanize these groups, but individuals are going to say what they can't be held responsible for every single individual opinion.
Is that evil?
What evil?
What do we want? Pigs in the blanket, dead cops, and screaming for that.
I mean, I think
Is that
to
evil
ask for
to
anybody,
chant that kind of stuff?
I think any murder of innocent life is evil.
So how about chanting, what do we want? Pigs in the blanket. What do we want? Dead cops. Is that evil?
I have never heard that chant.
Come on.
I haven't.
You have heard that.
I have never heard of. I have never heard
I'm
a group of
surprised you're
people.
switching on me.
I'm being honest with you.
You never heard
He said, you switching on me.
chanting in the street.
We
what
want
do
dead
we want?
cops?
Dead cops.
No, I have
in
never
New
heard
York
that.
and places like that.
I haven't.
If it's true what I'm saying,
Yeah.
is that evil?
I think it's misguided.
Is it
No.
evil?
I don't think it's no. I don't.
Is
think
it
evil.
love?
What? Hold on. So she's saying that that's not evil, but I guarantee you, if you switch cops for black people, she would definitely say it was evil. What do we want? Pigs in a blanket. If you said, what do we want? Blacks in a blanket. When do we want it? Now, I guarantee you she would say it was evil without a question, instantly. So if you say it for one, you say it for all. That should be that. Stop trying to prioritize this or prioritize that. Everybody matters equally. End of story, end of discussion. If it's bad, if you insert black people into whatever is being said, then it's bad. When you insert any other race or occupation or any, you know what I mean? It should be the same. It should literally be that simple. But of course, with some of these BLM folks, it's never that simple. Sheesh Louise. Anyway.
Not love.
So it had to be evil. right?
Maybe it's indifference.
That's evil. How about if white people would chant,
Well, let me
what do
ask
we
you-
want? Blacks in the blanket. What do we want? Dead blacks. Would
Yeah.
that be evil?
It would not be love.
Would it be evil?
It wouldn't be right.
Would it be evil?
For white people to chant that they want to see black bodies dead in the street, that's pretty evil.
So we're black.
Took her a while to get there, but she got there. She said that was evil, but she was unwilling to say it was evil when, you know, they mentioned cops. Oh, man.
When the Black Lives Matter people did it, was it evil?
Well, when black people lower ourselves to when we begin to adopt the mentalities that have already been oppressive to us, we don't need to exchange one oppression for the other. So in other words, I don't need to see dead cops to make me feel better about, or that's not going to even the playing field for the fact that police officers have killed black bodies.
Is it
for
evil
me,
when they chant that, Black Lives Matter people?
I don't think that I wouldn't call it evil. Because I
Amazing.
think that it's reactionary. I think it's mob. It is reactionary, and maybe
But
they
not
do want to
evil
see.
to call for the death of cops,
I think it's misguided.
but not evil.
I mean, I hear where you want to force me into the corner.
No, I
right?
just want to hear.
That's saying
I'm
that.
just asking specific question.
But Black
Is it
Lives
evil?
Matter is more than just the people. If people are chanting and asking for
She is absolutely
dead
wrong.
bodies, then it doesn't have love. That's really all
When they
that I
ask
can
for
say.
dead cops, is that evil?
I just think it's wrong.
How about evil?
I don't understand this lady. Like, on one hand, she can admit that it's wrong, but she won't say that it's evil. But she'll say that it's evil if you insert blacks into that same sentence. I'm confused. I'm just lost. Like, I feel like this may be one of those classic examples of, like, this individual knows. This lady knows right from wrong, right? She knows that. But either maybe she's afraid that if she says that it's evil, she won't have friends anymore. You know what I mean? Or she may feel like she's going against, you know, her people. I don't know. What do y'all think? But I told y'all my opinion on it. I mean, right is right, wrong is wrong. If you insert anybody into the equation, it's wrong. You know, if I mean, for example, you know, if you take a sentence and you insert black people into it and you have an issue with it, then it's an issue when anybody else is inserted into that same exact sentence. It should be that simple, right? It should literally be that simple.
It's not right.
Is it
it's
evil?
not kind.
Is it evil?
It's not nice.
How about evil?
I wouldn't use that word.
So are you saying no, it's not evil?
I would say I wouldn't use that word.
You wouldn't use the word evil?
I have to know the context.
If white people were chanting, what do we want? Dead black cops. Would that be
Dead
evil?
black cops.
Would that
well,
be
that's
evil?
very different. That's not what the Black Lives.
If they would, Black Lives Matter hate white cops.
If
So
it-
if
well, see-
white people were chanting, what do we want? Dead cops, referring to the black cops, would that be evil?
Let me say this. If in this what do you call this, hypothetical situation, that if white people have been experiencing the type of actions from the police that black folks have experienced here in this country for all this time, then if they were making that chant, then it would be, it's a different world. So I don't really deal too much in hypotheticals. We have plenty of reality, so I don't
understand. Last time I checked, more white people are put in pine boxes due to cops than black people. So technically, white people do experience the same thing. Follow directions and make it back home. Simple and plain.
know how it would respond, but I know that I have heard plenty of white groups who are chanting, who have chanted very evil things about
So it is
black
evil
people.
when white people do it about blacks.
When let me put it like this. It is, what is the word? It is without love. And you use the word evil, but I think that is too narrow. I think it's, and this is where I talk
narrow
about
is
like
the way.
like maybe. complexity, that there's just more to it than to say because they said that makes them evil. It's not that simple.
Yes, it is.
For me.
It's evil. But I got to ask you a real quick question.
And let me just say this, please, may I?
Yeah.
That Melina Abdullah is a great leader. She is a good heart, a good spirit.
She's a coward.
And I've never seen her. I've never seen.
In the middle of her talking about how wonderful this Abdullah chick is, she's a coward. She's over here trying to make her sound great and nice and amazing and all of these other things. She's a coward. I gotta get an instant replay of that. Oh man.
And let me just say this, please, may I?
Yeah.
That Melina Abdullah is a great leader. She is a good heart, a good spirit.
She's a coward.
And I've never seen her. I've never seen her express any cowardice towards anyone, anywhere.
We tried to get her on the show. She's too afraid to come on.
That's not why
Coward.
she's not here. That's not why she's
Tell her
not
I
here.
said, you know her?
I know her.
Tell her she's a coward.
Hey, somebody call up Jesse Lee Peterson. I'll come on the show.
I don't need to tell her that.
Tell
She
her I
knows
said
that.
it.
Well, she'll see. Maybe she'll see it.
She's
but,
an evil, nasty
but
coward.
she's none of those things.
No, she's a coward.
But I can understand why she wouldn't want to come and have this
I know a coward when I see a coward.
No, she's
Dr.
already been.
Abdullah Melina is a coward.
Well, that's your opinion on it. She
Okay.
may say the same about you.
But I face her anytime,
That's not-
anywhere,
cowardice-
anyhow, anytime.
But cowardice is not necessarily just being able to sit and have a conversation. That's
But
not
she
the
doesn't even have the
extent of it.
nerve to do that.
Well, maybe she doesn't have the desire.
What it is, you have to agree with her for her to come in, right? If you don't
don't
agree
know.
with her, she doesn't have. But I got to ask you this.
Okay.
When will the social justice warrior people know that enough is enough? When they say, okay, white people, y'all have given us all that we want. We are now equal. What will have to happen for them to know
That's
that?
a good question. I don't know what we know, and we talk about.
It'll never be enough. Ever. I'm just saying. You know, I take that back. There will become a point in time where maybe, all white people are extinct or something like that. Maybe then most of them will be satisfied. But there will still be a chunk of folks, even if that were to happen, which it never will, but there will still be a chunk of them that would still be unsatisfied and will turn to other black people and have an issue with all of them. So for some folks, it will take the extermination of, white folks. But then others, it literally will never, ever be enough. Ever. White people could have been gone for 50 years and they will still complain. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think would be enough? Talk to me.
Talk about this all the time in my class. How do you know when you achieve justice?
Right.
It's very subjective. It's
Hold
individual.
on. She teaches? Oh, no.
Some people may feel that justice has already been served. Some people feel that there's nothing left to fight for. But I think that when we know,
If black people
We'll know.
were raised by good parents, they had a father and a mother in the home who were good examples, who taught them to work, to be responsible, to treat others as they treat themselves, would they be crying social justice stuff?
yeah, I think it's important. I
would-
think that this
they
is
would
what
still be doing
America.
it?
This is what America is. No, America is about. It is founded on revolution. It's founded on rebellion.
But not against, white people founded this country, right, and created the greatest country in the world. They didn't mean for the blacks to be carrying on like this.
I know. That's what's so great about it.
But
Because
they're so destructive. Black
because
people,
the
have
plan-
you noticed that black people only purpose on life is to destroy and not to build? They destroy neighborhoods, they destroy families, they destroy white people. You could let them into a decent neighborhood, they'll destroy it. You let them into a decent white university, they destroy it. You let them on the job, they destroy it.
I think I have a YouTube short that I'm going to drop today that is going to relate to what he is saying right now. But anyway, let's jump back into the video.
You could let them into a decent neighborhood, they'll destroy it. You let them into a decent white university, they destroy it. You let them on the job, they destroy it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yes, you
I have
do.
no clue what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
I know you know. We're going to have coffee because you know.
So yeah, she was absolutely delusional. I mean, like I said earlier, I mean, wrong is wrong. Doesn't matter what your skin color is. It should be that simple. That's the way we should live, and that's the way it should be. I mean, I don't understand this. This isn't rocket science. Like, she was willing to admit that it was wrong if you inserted black, but no, it's just misguided when you insert cops into that. And that is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. That is the problem. There's a double standard. There is a double standard, and these folks who support this kind of stuff will never be satisfied, ever. Anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this crazy one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.